Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Lightspeed Van. Wanted to give you guys a quick video on our swivel seat install. We bought these from Swivels RS, and I just wanted to show you a quick install on how we did these. Real quickly, to show you how they work. So basically, you push down on that button and to disengage the seat, and once you disengage it, you can roll those seats 180 degrees back toward the back of the van. Once they're in the back position, they do not lock into place. They only lock in the forward driving position, so they can freely move in the back, however you like to do that. During our installation, one precaution we did take was we did disconnect the battery in the ProMaster. Some of the forums recommended disconnecting the battery so you wouldn't trip a light or possibly disengage or engage the airbag. So we went ahead and took some quarters and unscrewed those screws and then disconnect the negative lead on the battery prior to disconnecting any wires on our installation. So just wanted to give you a heads up that that's something you may not, you may need to do, it may not on your particular van, but we did it just for safety. Let me just show you a little bit about the wires underneath. So there were 3 wires on each seat. May be different for your van, but they're color coded, easy to put back together. Probably a seat belt wire and probably 2 sensors for the airbags. So we did disconnect those. Once those were disconnected, we were able to unscrew the seats using about 6 bolts that came from the van itself. And once those are disconnected, we could then remove the seats and then wedge in the swivel in between. So basically you sandwich the swivel component in between the seat and the main body of the vehicle. That's what gives you the ability to rotate it. As far as the mechanism is concerned, it's pretty smooth. They feel like they're self-lubricating, but they were easy to turn and felt pretty solid. We did not notice any rocking at all on the seats. There's another view of the swivel mechanism that we did. Now, there's the swivel piece, and then right below that, or above that actually, was the seat, and then there's the carriage where we actually screw it into the chassis of the car. In order to get to the bolts, you just have to move the seat forward and backwards and twist it around in order to get access to all those bolts. But it takes a normal standard Torx bit in order to remove those. Not difficult, but you just have to do some gymnastics to get them off of there. Overall, the installation, I'd say, was pretty easy. It took about 40 minutes to do on the first seat because we really didn't know what we were doing, and then the second driver's side seat only took us about 20 minutes, so we were able to knock that one out fairly quickly once we got going. One thing I did note is that once you put the seats in, they do raise the seat height about 1.75 inches, so it does kick you up a little bit in the air. If you're rather short, you may have a difficult time reaching the pedals. I'm rather short myself, but I did not notice any difference as far as pedal reach, but it does hoist you up in the seat pretty high. Let me go ahead and show you how these work. So you push down on this little red button to engage the seat, and then you can rotate all the way to the back there. And there's a view of the van from the rotated seat position. It's going to give us a lot of options as far as opening up living space in the van, so I'm really glad we invested the money in them. I think it's going to be a nice addition. There you go. There's the back end of the van looking at the swivel. So go ahead and watch the video. We'll show you a quick installation and high speed of how we put them in, and hope you find it entertaining. Of course, if you have any questions, link down below and I'll answer them. See you guys.